Annie Claff here from the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. The O's win in a big way. Here's Tony Mansolino.
It kind of dawned on you that it's very unusual when you have 5 sack flies, 4 home runs in the same game. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, and what kind of led to that was Laureano in the first inning trying to move the guy over, and Vladdy made a great play, throws it. Westy made an even better play as a base runner, but they came out and they competed. Those are the at-bats that winning teams have right there. When you have that many, we've talked about it all year, and that's a runner in scoring position. Those are really positive at-bats right there. So just proud of the guys that's winning baseball.
You've talked a lot about O'Neill in recent days, but just how impressive is this run that he's been on these last handful of games?
The people that I know around the league that have had him, and I talk to people just because there's been so many ups and downs here with his health and whatnot, they've all told me when he gets hot, watch out, because he'll carry the team. That's kind of what we're witnessing right now. It's pretty neat.
The Blue Jays came in here with the best record in baseball. How impressed are you that you guys have put up such big numbers against the team that's such a good record?
I feel like we've been competing all year, even through the worst of times. I feel like the fellows, that position player group, they've competed. I feel like, Charlie, in spite of the early struggles that he had, he's come out of it incredibly and competed even on a day where maybe he doesn't have his best location. He gives us a chance to win against a really good lineup and a really good team. So, just credit to the players, credit to the staff, getting those guys to compete. And, when you have days like this, it just feels good.
What does it show you about Charlie's character for the start that he had in the year, for him to own up to it like he did and to now turn it around and put together this run that he's had?
Well, you guys, have been dealing with players struggling for a long time, and I have to assume that you guys probably haven't come across a lot of players that do handle themselves in the way that he did when he did struggle, with the media and owning it. So, guys like Charlie, they stay in the big leagues for 20 years because they're really good and they're great players, but they also stay in the big leagues for 20 years because of their character. And I think in Charlie's case, I think we've seen the full spectrum of it all here over the last 4 or 5 months.
He'll be young or an opener game 2?
Young, unless we change our mind, but probably young. I got to go figure it out. It'll be young.
That'll close things up here from the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865.